I'm up early. It's late. I'm sorry. I need to get this done. This is my mid-month update for January 16th, 2020, the first mid-month update of the decade. I should have had this done yesterday, but I didn't want to work this laptop a bit too late, so I just figured why not. Let's just get started, because I've got a lot to say here. There's been a lot that has happened thus far in the month of January, like the Online Racer Season 6. And I'm thankful that it lasted as long as it did, despite the fact that the final episode, well, let's just say it ended in a whimper. Because honestly, I felt like I wanted to get done with this game, but it turns out I'm not, and you'll see why. Next being Kingdom Hearts 3 New Game Plus Critical Mode. Yes, it's finally finished. And yeah, shout out to Grimes on the radio for providing the rec counter. And my rec counter is officially at 60. Yeah. I died a lot in that game, and it wasn't easy. But I'm thankful that I was able to do it because I had something to prove. And that to me is better than nothing. I can assure you of that. Next, oh, and by the way, yeah, Remind is coming to let you guys know. Next comes Shovel Knight King of Cards, a little game that is actually pretty fun and on the short side, but hey, it doesn't really matter because it has replay value up the wazoo. Plus, since it's part of the Shovel Knight treasure trove, I can honestly see why this game is worth your time. And truly, it is. The other one being Fire Emblem Three Houses, and I am happy to be back working on it. And yes, I will be continuing it, the Black Eagles run, and once that's done, then I will start, probably the Golden Lions. Yeah, because if not, Joe Slager would be staring down my neck like that, and I wouldn't want it. I also started doing gameplay showcases of the Atelier Dust trilogy. Koei Tecmo provided me review code for the entire trilogy, and I figured I cannot refuse these guys. I already did 2 so far. The third one's coming tonight to let you know, so look forward to that. And if you're also wondering what to come for the rest of January, it's going to be intense. First is Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. It's coming on Friday, and I'm going to see if I can get as much of it done as possible, so that way you guys can see it. The other being Fire Emblem Three Houses, and I will be continuing the Black Eagles run. Not only that, but I'm also going to be splitting that Black Eagles run into 2. One where you're loyal to Edelgard, the other you're loyal to the church, and see how their journeys end. And it's going to get quite rough, I tell you. I mean that. I have been enjoying this game so far, and I can honestly say, yeah, it's good. And it's going to make me want to buy the expansion pass because they just revealed the trailer of a side story. A side story involving a 4th house. This will be good. And the other thing that I'm going to mention, yeah, Nitro Fueled just doesn't know when to die. And they just announced the brand new Grand Prix. We're going post-apocalyptic. We're going beyond Thunderdome. Meaning that the online racer is reaching its 7th season. And I swear, I'm going to need a new logo because the old logo I have isn't that great. I'm going to need a new one just to fix it. Or rather revise it because I'm kind of tired of having to do this over and over. But if you guys want it, you guys are going to get it. The fact that we're getting a new character based off a GBA spin-off game, that says a lot. The last being Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind Critical Mode. Yes, I'm going to be doing Remind in Critical because I am that crazy, I am that nuts, and I am also that insane. What else is new, you know? What else is new? You guys are going to see it happen. I will probably have them be as premieres or not, but one thing is clear, it's going to be so much fun. And mind-shattering, because that rec counter for Remind is going to be insane. I'll also show off the new Keyblades, Oathkeeper and Oblivion. Yeah, one gives you access to light form, the other gives you access to dark form. How fitting, because it also represents not only Kairi and Riku, but also Roxas. That's the 2 things that connect matter. Shion and, well, Axel. Now, you guys have noticed that I've been now doing live streams more on YouTube. Well, you guys know that last month I got banned from Twitch. And honestly, I couldn't be more happier to finally be free. What made it even better? I got my paycheck. $102. That was the only 2 paychecks I got from Twitch. And with that, I bid it adieu. Why? Because from this moment onwards, I am going to be streaming on YouTube. I've already started with streaming Final Fantasy VII on PS4, but I'm also going to be streaming other games too. One being RE3 Remake, coming in April. And yeah, it's going to be fun. And I don't know if I may stream Yakuza 7, but I'd rather wait till the English version comes because most likely the Japanese version would have most of it blocked. Plus, at least with the Yakuza games, especially overseas, you get to enjoy the game until the very end, where the block scenes do happen. And when they do happen, I'll probably have to make them as YouTube videos. Though I may not be as a good Yakuza player, but with Yakuza 5 coming pretty soon, it's going to be such fun. I will be streaming Yakuza 5 on YouTube when that happens, so look forward to that when it drops. You also notice that, yeah, my laptop is now back in business. I got the solid state drive installed on the laptop. The computer's actually running a lot faster. But I'm going to still, take my time with it. Spend less time on it, because I really don't want to overdo it. But considering that SSDs do last longer than HDDs, I don't want to push it. But, yeah, sooner or later, I'm probably either going to get an all-in-one PC or a laptop that's even stronger. And when that happens, I'm putting an SSD inside. So that way I can make it, super fast. So, the only time will tell with how this year is going to be. This month has been interesting, considering with ad revenue dropping off. It didn't really matter to me, but what made it worth it was that, yeah, it's been interesting because we got some stuff done. We got some stuff finished. The backlog's winding down, but I still have a lot of work cut out for me to pretty much, complete it. And lo and behold, looks like something actually did happen. I'm not honestly this surprised. But, hey, as long as you guys are enjoying it, so am I. I think it had to be because of the fact that, yeah, gotten a review code from the Atelier Dust Trilogy, and I wanted to make sure I get that done. Or I could be wrong and something did happen. But either way, I hope that this year alone is going to be an interesting year, especially with this month. But I don't really know for sure, to be honest. All I can say is that I'm going to take this one step at a time. I'm going to work to make this channel better, meaning that, yeah, a new icon is coming. But I will say that regarding the new icon, it's going to have one part about me, the other part about Braviary, because it's obvious, because it's my mascot. It represents who I am, and I love it. And considering that I'm going to be streaming a lot more, which means that, yeah, there will be no shoutouts for this one this time, but I'm going to say that the Active Commenter Shoutouts will return on February, but I'm introducing something new. Stream Viewer Shoutouts. Those who have been viewing my live streams and commenting will be getting shoutouts on my updates. Just letting you guys know that. I just wanted to make this a mention because you guys, I always want to give back to those who have supported this channel. And I can't say enough how thankful I am to all of you that have. So, to all of you who have been here, who have been supporting me and supporting with my live streams, you guys have my thanks. The only other thing about this is that compared to Twitch, I'm actually getting a lot more viewers on YouTube streaming than on Twitch. The highest I've gotten was at least about 20. And yeah, it's pretty interesting. It's pretty good, and I'm happy for that. It's going to be such fun with more of these live streams coming down the line that I hope you guys look forward to it. And if not, I try my best. Because, yeah, I've been doing this YouTube thing for too long, and normally I would just say I quit. But I can't. I can't because this is what I'm stuck with until I find a stable job. But only time will tell what that be. Now, last but not least is the real talk that I really originally was going to be saving for one topic, but I decided to have two topics. The first being that Square Enix has been delaying games. Final Fantasy VII Remake has been delayed till April. Not only that, but the new Avengers game is delayed till September. I don't know what's been going on, but Square Enix has had a track record of delaying games. One example being Kingdom Hearts 3, were supposed to come out in 2018. They delayed it to 2019, January. And the delay was worth it, though. Yeah, a lot of people were not that happy. Me, it didn't matter as long as the game came out good. That to me was enough. And yes, I look forward to Remind that's celebrating the 1-year anniversary of Kingdom Hearts 3. And the other one, yeah, I saw the Smash Direct, and my reaction to finding out the fifth and final character, I'm not mad, just disappointed. Bailiff from Fire Emblem Three Houses, to think that they would involve him. And he would be the last character of the Fighter Pass 1. I'm a bit disappointed. I was actually a bit angry that it could have been any other character, but no, Sakurai wanted to get his heart on for Fire Emblem. Considering that Fire Emblem is one of Nintendo's most successful franchises, it's easy to see why. It's easy to see why he decides to introduce a Fire Emblem character. But what's interesting is that they made him very unique because he gets access to all the different royal weapons. And I really hope that he plays well. I'm just disappointed that it had to be a familiar Fire Emblem character because we now have 8 Fire Emblem characters in a Smash Brothers game. Marth, Roy, Lucina, Chrom, Robin, Corrin. I wonder who else what it was. I already got. Oh yeah, I already met. Let me start again. You have Marth, Roy. The first 2 characters were introduced in Melee. You had Ike, who was in Smash Brothers Brawl, representing Path of Radiance. Then you had Robin and Lucina, who was in Smash 4. Then the DLC dropped, and then you got Corrin. Though Corrin, I wasn't that disappointed. He wasn't like the last character to be released as DLC. That was Bayonetta, and boy, that was a freak show. And now the last 2, we have Chrom, who is an Echo Fighter, and now Bailiff. How do I feel about this? Sakurai, I appreciate that you love Fire Emblem, but come on. I'm planning on getting the expansion pass for 3 houses. I'd rather have somebody else in Smash. Heck, could have been Sora or even Rex. Rex would have been nice. But the good news is that they announced Fighters Pass 2, meaning 6 new characters. So there's still hope. Let's hope that hope does not go to waste, because for what it's worth, Fighter Pass 1 gave us a lot of good characters. Joker from Persona 5, the hero from the Dragon Quest series, Banjo-Kazooie, one that made me giddy. The 4th being Terry Bogard, and I grew to like Terry. And now Bailiff. Don't disappoint us, Sakurai, for all our sakes. That's going to be it for this update. I got to get this up. If you enjoy it, be sure to hit the like button. It means a lot to me. And for anyone wondering, I will be streaming more Final Fantasy VII on Friday. I'm pretty much just going on a grinding spree, just trying to make sure that everyone is having their limit breaks at level 2. But Aerith is going to have to take more priority because I got to raise her limit break to 4 to get Great Gospels for trophy purposes. So yeah, look forward to my streams coming Friday when it happens. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and click the bell, and I will see you guys next time. This is MegamanNG signing off. Peace out.